I actually just helped a friend start using Shopify. Yes, así de fácil. So don't stress out, amiga. Shopify makes it super facilito. Upgrade your business and get the same checkout we use with Shopify. Sign up for your $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/pretty. All lowercase. Go to shopify.com/pretty to upgrade your selling today. Shopify.com/pretty.
How hard is it for you to find a doctor?
It's really hard, but it's also just annoying having to set up my appointments.
Yeah.
Y luego me da flojera.
Te da
Just don't do it.
flojera, that's me.
Yeah.
Like, I get flojera vibes.
I don't want to call nobody.
I know, but I got you with Zocdoc. You already knew. Zocdoc is a free app and website where you can search and compare high-quality in-network doctors, choose the right one for your needs, and click to instantly book an appointment.
So stop putting off your doctor appointments. Don't do what we were doing and go to ZocDoc.com/pretty-not-smart. Find and instantly book a top-rated doctor today. That's ZocDoc.com/pretty-not-smart. ZocDoc.com/pretty-not-smart. Welcome back to another episode of Pretty Not Smart with your host, Louie, aka the baddest perra.
And Yoatzi.
It is November, finally.
Louie, I am so motherfucking over Halloween.
I mean, I was too, y'all. We talked about this on the last
over
episode.
it. I was like, just ripping everything
No,
off.
literally, as soon as like Halloween was over, I went to like the front and I was like, I disconnected all the Halloween
Louis
shit.
defrosted and he's like, it's time.
Ew, no, tell me why. Okay, no, so I'm obviously hella excited for fucking Christmas, right? But I saw this TikTok that I was like, ay, sí, no, ya se pasaron de verga.
What?
I fucking kid you not. I woke up the next morning after Halloween, cruda as fuck. I opened my TikTok and it's this fucking bitch setting up her Christmas tree.
I saw that.
And with the Christmas song, and I was like, okay, like I live for it, but also like, hold the fuck.
Wait a little bit. No, I saw this one of some guy. He was like, who else's wife is doing this? And he's handing out candy and the wife is inside setting up her Christmas tree.
Stop.
So I was like,
No, because like, low-key, I want to start like pretty early November, but I was like, ay, la gente me va a decir cosas because like I'm like starting hella early. But when I saw this one, I was like, oh no, bitch, I'm good.
You're like, I'm good. I'm going to wait
like,
till after I come back from my birthday trip and then I'll start decorating. I'm going to wait.
But like I'm not being a hater, you guys. It was just, I was shocked at the fact that I was like, it's November 1st.
I was like, wait.
I know. But also, it fucking finally got chilly chunga.
You know what? I said the exact same thing today. That's why I put on this little sweatsuit, right? I checked the weather at the end of the week. I think like coming in next week on Monday, it's going to be 80 degrees.
Well, bitch, 80 is better than 100.
I'm so fucking, like, I want to shoot down the sun.
Go
away. I want there to be snow.
Bitch. No, you guys, but it's actually like really cold. And my feet even hurt a little. I don't have fucking, what is it called?
Frostbite.
His
toes are all negros.
No, all purple falling off. No, but I finally haven't, like for the last 2 nights, I haven't had to turn on my AC at night.
Oh, shit.
Because I like to sleep with my house at 68. Uh-huh. And right now, like I wake up and my house is already at 67 without the AC running. So I'm like, yes.
I love that.
I know, so happy. It was crazy. Like as soon as it hit Halloween, it just got cold.
I just want it to be really cold. I just want to wear oversized hoodies and sweats.
Yeah. Like I actually almost wore a hoodie today, but I'm going to the gym after this. So I was like, nah, I'm gonna sweat at the fucking gym with a hoodie. But I was like, I can't believe I'm thinking about wearing a hoodie.
All our hoodies are collecting dust in the closet.
Yeah, no, literally.
So like, fucking cochinas with arañas y todo. Yeah, but I'm excited for the cold. I'm ready.
Me too, but before we continue rambling, do you have your fucking idiotic fact of the day? Ew.
I do. Okay, so jumping into November. November makes me think.
Nut.
Oh my God. Louis like, I'm participating in No Nut November. Do you remember No Shave November?
Bitch, no, but I'm sure you do.
I never did that.
Okay.
There was girls and like my cheer team and stuff like that. They'd be like, I'm doing no shave November. And I was like, I was like, eres una osa. That's why you want to grow your hair out for the winter.
Oh, hell no.
I was like, I could never. I fucking hate hair so much.
But I have laser, so.
I just hate it. So November makes me think of fall, Thanksgiving, and it makes me think of my birthday. Because my birthday is November 4th. When does this episode go live?
Mayana, can you check?
This episode, because we're pre-filming, you guys. We're being a little early because we don't want to flake on y'all. November 7th. So my birthday should have already passed.
Yeah, so comment happy birthday.
Yeah. What was I going to say?
That reminds you of your birthday.
Oh, okay. So it makes me think of Scorpios. Dun,
Like
dun.
the animals
like the
or
zodiac.
the
Not scorpion, Scorpio. Like the zodiac sign. Wait, yeah, it's a zodiac sign, right?
Yeah.
It's a horoscope. And then it makes me think of scorpions. So today's fun fact is about una escorpión. And I actually I love learning about scorpions, and I actually did not know this because I'm a pendeja. But I guess scorpions glow under ultraviolet light, the UV light. I didn't know that. It says that they glow under ultraviolet light because of a substance in their exoskeleton called hyaline. It absorbs UV light and re-emits a visible light. But I didn't know this, and then it brought me back to my birthday shoot from...
I was just about to bring that up.
Was it last year?
2 years ago.
Or 2 years ago. I don't know how I got the balls, the nuts to do this, you guys, because now that I think about it, I would never do it again. I hired a animal specialist, and he brought like his collection of 1,000 scorpions, and I did a live Scorpio shoot with like scorpions all over me, and it was fucking disgusting. And I remember we did like a bathtub little moment, and he just dumped all the scorpions on me. And it was so fucking gross. I think I was more terrified que me iban a picar.
Well, no shit.
And the guy was like, "It's okay if it pokes you. Like they're not venomous anymore, but it is gonna pinch a little bit." And I was like, "I don't want to get bit." And they were just like crawling and walking all over me. It was the nastiest shit, and I had to be like serious so I can serve like face. Yeah. But one of them did bite me.
Shut up.
Yeah, it bit me on my arm.
Did it hurt?
It fucking hurt. It hurt like a bee sting. It fucking hurt. And then it just like a really intense pellizco. And I was like, God damn it. And I was like, that shit fucking hurt. And he's like, it's okay. It's okay. And I was like, no, it's not okay. It fucking hurt.
I would have grabbed the scorpion and been like,
no. Just
he charges you for it.
And no, the whole time he was being very like, don't squish him, like be careful. Because they like going into like crevices.
Yeah.
So
all your butt crack.
It liked going under my butt, like it wanted me to squish it because it wants to be like protected.
Yeah.
So they would go like in between my armpits, like in my chichis, like anywhere that they could like find a little cave. And I was like, ah! So I was only able to shoot for like very short periods of time because I would get so asqueada. I don't know how the fuck I did that. So shout out to 2 years ago me, because I would fucking never do that shit again.
Yeah, I remember she was sending us videos and I was like so grossed out because just the thought of it crawling.
Yeah. Oh my God, and I put him on my face.
Yes, you have a picture literally on her IG.
I put it on my face.
Wait, do you have any BTS ones?
I'm sure I do.
Make sure you post those on Pretty Not Smart, like videos.
Oh, I probably have videos. Yeah, I do have videos.
Those. I remember her sending us videos, and then just the pictures, like it looked sickening, but
I don't know why the fuck I did. I just really wanted to do it with scorpions, and then they told me that they can like AI them and like put them on there, but I was like, it's not gonna serve like the same. It has to be like a real live one. Yes,
because I'm sure you could tell the difference.
Yeah, and then I think we shot like a short video too with all of them in there, and it was so disgusting. I remember
this one time we went to an Airbnb and there was a fucking scorpion in there, and I wanted to kill myself.
Did I go to that one?
Yes, it was the one in Joshua Tree, the one that they ended up like. The pipelines broke.
Oh my God, that's right. They were like all over the floor, no?
Like in the backyard? No. It wasn't. Oh, in the backyard, yes. There was a lot in the backyard.
The backyard was like filled with them.
But this was inside of the house in the laundry room.
Oh my God, yes.
Yeah. I remember we walked in there and there was like a little one. But I think I heard that the smaller ones are more venomous than the bigger ones.
Really?
Something like that. But it was a little one, you guys. Oh my God, I did not want to sleep there. And then lucky for us, fucking pipelines outside somehow erupted or some shit, so they ended up like moving us out of the house.
Yeah, it was like the house, the water was leaking completely like to the neighbor's yard.
Yeah, that was like bad.
Yeah, it was really, really bad. So we contacted them and they moved us to a nicer house.
And I was so happy because we didn't spend one. No, we did, huh? Yeah, we did. We spent one night there.
Oh, yeah. The next morning they moved us out.
But I was so scared of sleeping there, you guys, because I was like, bitch, what if there's one in my bed? I know, that was really scary and I hated that one.
That was so disgusting.
Yeah.
Speaking about Airbnbs, we need to go to the snow.
Fucking snows at all this year.
It will in January.
Doubt it.
I want to go to Big Bear. I don't think I've ever gone to Big Bear.
Oh, I love Big Bear, you guys.
I've never been.
It gets super crazy packed though, but
I heard.
I've been plenty of times and it's very pretty.
Really, bitch?
Mm-hmm.
Shut up.
Yeah, I've been like maybe 6-7 times.
No es cierto.
Yeah.
I've never seen a picture.
I literally have pictures on my Instagram. Well, do you expect to see a fucking bear in the back?
Where the fuck was I?
At home, bored, like always.
Pregnant.
Bitch.
I want to go to Big Bear.
Oh, bueno, fuera un día.
Well, maybe this year we'll get to go to Big Bear.
Yeah, I'll make sure I take her.
Yeah. Anyway, something else that I wanted to talk about was we are pre-filming this. It is November 2nd. So it's the second day of Dia de los Muertos.
Oh,
I've been getting so emotional because I don't know if you've seen in Coco, when they are crossing, there is a big orange bridge of Sampatuchil. Or what is the name of the flowers? Sampasuchil.
The little orange ones.
Yeah. I think they have a funny name like what I'm saying, but I could be completely wrong. Sampasuchil or something like that. And it's a full bridge full of like those flowers and their petals.
Yeah.
And they're orange. And then, I got so emotional this morning and last night because people were like, guys, they're on their way. Oh my God. And the skies are orange.
Oh, they were.
In Mexico, like the skies are literally orange. Oh, I'm getting emotional.
No, even here yesterday we had a really pretty sunset.
Yeah. And they're like, everybody's just saying like, guys, they're on their way. And, oh my God. I'm so like, oh my God, like how exciting. And then I saw people posting drones, like images and videos of like people in Mexico. The cemeteries are literally full of color and like decorations and the flowers, and it's just packed with people and like incense. Like, it's so beautiful.
It's pretty.
And I guess they do a parade in La Ciudad de Mexico.
Oh, yeah.
They do like a Dia de los Muertos parade. And I'm like,
oh, I wish I was there.
Me too. Hopefully next year. I want to go so bad.
Yeah.
I'm be there for my birthday next year. Hopefully I'm manifesting it.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
You know what's crazy though? So always these last months, you guys, October, November, December, I don't even know what date it is because I am just, there's so much shit going on these next few months.
We're like full speed.
Yeah, that like, I don't know what day it is, but right now you're saying that today's November 2nd. So Dia de los Muertos is November 1st and 2nd, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yesterday I was hanging out with Adam and Marlene. I didn't know it was, I knew it was November 1st because it was the day after like October 31st, but I didn't know that like it was November 1st, like Dia de los Muertos, you know? But really random yesterday, I don't know why. Like right now I just made the connection. I got the urge to talk about our past family members. And I was talking about Ruby, I was talking about my grandma, and I was talking about my grandpa, which is really weird now that I think about it because I'm like, oh my God, well, yesterday was Dia de los Muertos. And we weren't even talking about Dia de los Muertos or nothing. I don't know why. I literally have no idea why we started talking about it. But like we never really shared a lot about Ruby just because it was a lot for us to process. But I told Adam, Lauro, and Marlene like what had happened to Ruby. And they all started crying.
Really?
Yeah. So it made me really emotional, but I was really happy that like I got to, one, talk about Ruby, and two, like vent about Ruby. And they were just like crying. They were like saying that they were sorry. And then I was telling them about our grandma. And I was telling them about the story that my dad was saying about the bottle.
Yeah.
So in the episode with my parents, if you guys didn't understand it because it was in Spanish, to not make the story long, basically we feel like our grandma had visited my dad in a weird sign because we feel like she was angry at him for drinking a little chelita. And basically, it's obviously not in detail, so like it won't probably make the most sense. But basically, there's a glass bottle, a beer bottle, and when you grab it, you can feel like a handprint on it, and it's like you could like straight up just feel the thumb and the fingers. And it's just crazy to us that it was like pressed on a glass bottle because any glass bottle would have broke
Would've
unless it was like with heat.
Yeah.
But then at that point.
And my dad did say that because my dad took him out of the box and he manually put one at a time in the fridge. He said it wasn't like that before.
Yeah.
There wasn't a dent. It wasn't until after when he went to go grab the bottle that it had the hand dent on it. And he's like, what the what?
Yeah. But basically, I bring that story up again because I was telling... So this ties in with Yoatzi's dumbass fact. So I was telling them...
that I glow in the dark.
For at night, you're like... I was telling all of them about my grandma and that bottle. And bitch, right when I'm telling them, Marlene's like... And she points at the floor and there's a spider. And I was like, oh shit. I was like, Adam, kill it. And he was like, steps on it, it doesn't die. And then again, he's like, bitch. And he kills it. But then me and Marlene look at each other. And Marlene's like, wait, didn't Yoatzi say that like something about the spiders coming to visit?
Yeah. Well, from the fun fact that I read last time.
That's like good luck or something?
Yeah.
What was it? Say it again.
It was just that when you see a spider on Halloween, it's good luck.
Yeah, but then I was like, well, it's not Halloween, but like
it's
was
like
just
right after.
Yeah, and I was like, as we were talking about everything.
Right? Bitch, all scared.
I know.
Everything.
But then Adam was like, bitch, y'all made me kill it.
So a good sign. You're like, bitch.
Me and Marlene were telling Adam, we're like, that's bad luck. And he was like, well, fuck you guys made me kill it. He's like, I don't want to kill it. But he's like, well, Louie was like, Adam. And then like he was like, bitch.
That's like pretty scary though, and like just random that like you guys are mid combo, you see a spider.
Yeah, it was really scary.
I don't know if you remember a long time ago. We were kids, so I doubt you remember. I should have shared this story in Halloween, but it just came back to me.
But
we used to go to this little Chinese food place in Watsonville where we would always go and eat. One time we were talking about my mom's dad that passed away like a long, long time ago.
When I was born, 1999.
I don't think you were born yet.
No, he died in the year that I was born, 1999.
Really? Oh, I didn't know that.
You were born 1999.
Alex is all like, I think you got that wrong.
I know. He's like, you were born in 2000.
We were just casually talking about him. I don't remember the exact combo because we were really young. But do you remember the orange salsa? Como de aceitito que le poníamos al chow mein. It was so good. And I don't know if you remember, it came in like a plastic container that was see-through.
Yeah.
It was in the middle of the table. Ay, baboso. What?
I know what you're going to tell them.
As we were talking about him, the little fucking container of sauce just started moving like towards us. Do you remember that shit?
Straight up remember that.
And I was like, what the fuck? But like my mom was like,
my mom was like, mira.
Mira, se está moviendo. And we're like, oh. And it literally was like what? Like a second or 2 seconds of it just moving towards us.
But
and then
it happened twice.
It happened twice and it just stopped.
So like, straight up like, okay, if you guys aren't watching, then just try to like
imagine
listen closely. But it was straight up like this on the table. And when we're talking, it goes towards my mom like this. And then it stops. And that's when we're like, what the fuck? Like, did we all just say? And then it just goes.
It literally, and then so we obviously try to figure out an explanation. It's aceite. It's like oil. So we were like, oh my God, there's probably oil under it. We pick it up, bitch, it's dry.
Yeah.
Like fucking dry. The table is completely dry. And we were like, oh, why did it just like randomly move out of nowhere? And right when we were talking about my grandpa. Yeah. So that shit was fucking scary.
Yeah, it went scary. So it could have been the aceite, but it was just more like.
There was no aceite.
I know.
And wind can't push that shit because it was full.
We were inside.
Literally.
We're all trying to like get rid of all their explanations.
We're like, don't even think about it.
Don't even fucking try.
We're like, and no, the table was not slanted. It was straight.
For real.
Yeah,
literally.
That shit was funny.
But yeah, that shit was crazy on
So I know we've said this millions of times, but I definitely do 100% believe in the afterlife and that our loved ones are watching us. And then sometimes I wonder to myself, like, I wonder if, like, when I die, am I going to be, like messing around vibes? Like, I always wonder if, like, no, not like that. Like, I wonder if I'm going to be pranking my loved ones or, like,
bitch,
fucking with
if you
them.
fucking try it with me, I will literally go meet you there.
I feel like 100% I would. Like, I feel like I'd be funny.
No, I'm going to rest. I'm tired, bitch.
Now I'm tired of that life of bullshit. I'm going to sleep.
I already made enough jokes.
I made enough jokes in my life. I'm good. I feel like I'm going to be like, someone's toes.
Fuck no. I'll fight you wherever you are.
I feel like I'm going to be a cool abuelita.
I can't picture myself old.
I feel like I can, because I'm already old.
No, I mean, like, I can appearance-wise, all right, but, like, attitude-wise. Like, I don't know if I'm going to be cranky, if I'm going to be happy.
I feel like you're going to be the exact same way, but more, like, laid back, because you're probably not going to have anything to stress about, because you're going to be retired and shit.
With a big old ass.
My kids and, like, their kids are going to be like, Grandma, why does Grandpa have a fat ass?
It's all cottage cheese. I'm just kidding.
Dude, our BBLs.
I know. I am saying this out loud now. For everyone who wonders the same thing, yes, I am taking off my BBL when I'm older.
You are?
Bitch, yeah, imagine I'm all friquitona, like, all viejito already.
Y'all serving looks?
No, ma'am.
But maybe you shouldn't take it out because you're going to get a facelift, so your body will match. Get an ass lift, too.
Fuck you. It's on my back.
A little knot tight in the back.
Ew, no.
I feel like, I don't know if you've seen those, like, abuelitas that serve looks. Like, they're viejitas, but they still serve looks.
Bro, why did I picture myself like...
You don't have to
For real, I'm going to go into the gym still and shit.
I was going to say, like...
I don't know why I pictured that it was going to be like a big blob of just
what
like...
the fuck? No, I feel like especially if we maintain a healthy lifestyle, we can be fit and shit and all sexy, looking all viejitos.
At that point, technology is probably going to come up with some shit where you're never going to get old.
Yeah, at that point, I'm gonna drink blood.
Ew.
Ew, Madonna.
It's all fucking tastes like hierro.
Yeah, but I'm manifesting that I'm going to be a sickening abuelita. And I definitely want to dedicate my viejitaness to taking care of all my grandkids and kids. And if Louie and Andrea ever have kids, I'll take care of them. That'll be my job.
Yeah, I do live for a sickening abuelita.
A sickening abuelita.
I love seeing like abuelitas who like get ready.
Yeah, I'm
like,
have my Birkin on the side.
No,
in my
tanto.
Porsche.
No, I just love seeing like las abuelitas. They have their like nails done, their little
so
jewelry.
Cute, huh?
They still do their little hair. Yeah.
Yes,
so I'm like, oh, it's cute.
Yeah, shout out to, it just made me think of my mom's mom. My mom said that our grandma is very, ¿cómo se dice? Like she really cares about her looks. Mm-hmm. And that's where my mom learned it from, that my grandma would never leave the house without having her like lipstick, her hair done. Bien peinadita. So I'm like, okay, that's where my child got it from. That's where we got it from.
Super random, you guys. But I'm talking about it because I know a lot of y'all were saying the same stuff. So I want to ask you.
What?
Everyone was replying to my stories that I look like my mom for Catwoman. Did you see it?
I don't think I noticed that.
Bitch, even I noticed it. So I took the first picture before I posted anything. I took a picture on my Snapchat, which if you don't follow me on Snapchat, Louie BBL.
Follow him on Snapchat right now if you want to laugh. I feel like yours and Adam's snaps, especially yours, because Adam sometimes doesn't post. Yours are fucking hilarious.
Y'all hear to hear first.
And
Louie BBL.
And then they'll be reposting his videos from Snap on TikTok yeah. And they go viral. And everyone's, where the fuck do these come from? His Snapchat.
And Yoatzi is just her name, Yoatzi.
With 2 eyes at the end.
Oh yeah, 2 eyes, sorry. But yeah, so I took a picture, and even before I posted, I was like, why do I look like my mom?
Shut up.
And then even on the comments on my picture, and like all of my story replies were like, Louie, you look so much like your mom. Yeah, but look at the comments. No. More like in the video. Bitch, why do you have any signal? Well, all the comments were saying that I look like my mom, but then I kind of figured it out why. Because I was like, I do feel like I look like my mom, like just in general. Look, the top comment. You look like your mom.
Oh my God, yes.
But I think I figured out especially why so much in that look. Because I was like, this is the most I've ever gotten that I look like my mom. But I think it's because...
you look so good in that.
Thanks.
Was that a custom...
No, bitch.
Shut up.
I just bought it from Fashion Nova.
Bitch, I thought that was custom made.
And I wanted to get a custom one, but that one fit me like a fucking glove.
And I love that you put the underwear on top.
Yeah, I like snatch the body more.
Added, yeah.
If you guys didn't go look at my Catwoman costume, go look. All right, everything's just sponsored. I keep like adding me on Snapchat. Go to my Instagram. No, but
why? Why do you look like my mom?
Because I was looking at it. I was like, why does everybody say I look like my mom and if I have blonde hair? Like, my mom has no blonde hair.
Okay.
So I was like, where's the correlation coming from? And why do I feel like I look like my mom? But it's because naturally, I'm a morenita. So My mom is lighter than me. I feel like my mom's closer to you. Like I'm more
pale.
morenito. But I was like, I think it's because the blonde wig and my like blonde eyebrows brought out like the lightness in my skin.
Oh.
So then I was like, and I tried doing my makeup a little bit lighter. So I was like, maybe that's why I look like machayo, because my mom's like güerita. Well, not güerita, but her skin is lighter than mine. And I'm more like mampa.
I feel like I hate you. I feel like you always look like my mom to me though.
You think so?
Yes, since like all of life, I feel like you've always looked like my mom.
This is the one where I was like,
so scary.
Like this one, I was like, mommy. All right. Was it that one? I'm like, I'm like this one. No, I'm just kidding. This one. I feel like I hella look like her.
Oh my God, you look just like my mom. That's so
my
scary. Let me see.
I don't know if y'all can see that from that far.
You have to post these.
I had just posted that
one.
Oh my God,
right? That's so scary.
That's the one where I was like, oh my God, I hella look like my mom.
Oh my God. Okay, for sure, it's my mom's nose. You 100% have my mom's nose. And I think it's like just the eyes, huh? Like the way the eyes are positioned, the nose. Oh my God, you guys are twins. Dude, you guys, it is so crazy. I don't know. We need to find this picture of my mom and we need to post it on the Instagram. There is a picture of my mom when she was like, I want to say like 8 years old. Her mom cut her hair like a little boy haircut. Yeah. She looks like fucking Louie. Like that is Louie.
Even my mom's like, that looks more like you than me.
Dude, literally. Isn't that so insane?
Yeah.
I think that's so like scary how we literally are like copy and paste our parents.
Like I feel really fucking stupid to say this because like it's obvious. But when I say that Ella looks exactly like Yoatzi and Alex, like crazy. Like I know, like I never tell that to people because it's like, well, duh, it's fucking mom and dad. But like looking at Ella, like even when I had just recently filmed that little video, I was like, oh my God, I feel like I have like a mix of both you and Alex in
It's like a little mind fuck.
Yeah, and I was like, but if I concentrate on just Yoatzi, I feel like Ella looks exactly like Yoatzi. If I concentrate on just Alex, I feel like she looks exactly like Alex.
Yeah.
So I'm like, get out.
And when Ella was born, you guys, I was tripping the fuck out so hard because, well, when she was born, I didn't know who she was going to look like. And for the longest time, like the first year of her life, she looked like copy and paste Grandpa Juan. She looked like Alex's dad. Every time I looked at her, I was like, that's Grandpa Juan. I was like, she looks like your dad, Alex. Like they had the same eyes, like the way the face, like it was just copy and paste Grandpa Juan. And then out of nowhere, she started shifting and looking like meh. And I'm like, oh my God. We keep making this reference. They probably don't even know where it's from. We're telling Alex to make a short of it, guys, because it's so funny.
It's from the episode where we had Alex on the podcast.
He was saying that supposedly Ella makes that noise when she's calling. He was like, Alex. A little gremlin. So we need to make a short about that. But yeah, she looks just like her dad, I feel. I feel like it's twins.
And I feel like I look like Travis. All right.
No, everybody always says this is Tío Louie or Don Wee.
Don Wee, but I'm like, I feel like we look more like him than you do. All right.
No, I think so too. I feel like you two both look more like him than me.
And I feel like me and Travis are so similar because even our hair is exactly the same.
Dude, the hair is
me
crazy.
And Travis are the only ones in the Castro family. Well, not the only ones. I mean, like in our immediate family, like mom, dad vibes with like you guys. Me and Travis are the only ones that got like that hairstyle besides my mom.
Like textured hair.
Like frizzy, big, textured, wavy.
Yeah, like I feel like if Travis were to let his hair grow out, it would turn into curls. Because when he was a baby, he had a full afro. He had full long curly hair.
Little curls.
He looked like a little broccoli.
Remember?
We used to call him broccoli.
But then he wanted to shave his head to look like Mampa and it never grew back the same.
Yeah, it never grew back the same. But when we still let it grow out, it starts to like curl. And Louie's like, quebradito vibes. And then mine and Andrea's is like just straight. It's like fucking straight. There's no curls in it whatsoever.
And Mampa's, guess we'll never know.
Oh, Mampa. Mampa's the one with the straight hair.
Yeah.
He used to get a perm when he was younger.
That's why it all fell off. Before I was using Shopify, to manage and run my business. I had this little business that I was doing through my phone. And all I would do was have people send me little messages to place orders. And you guys, I don't know how I did that for that long. But when I started using Shopify, woo, I took a deep breath. I got all this weight taken off my back of all the stress that I had before I was using Shopify, trying to manage everything on my cell phone through text or DMs. Porque ahora con Shopify, facilito, everything's super organized. Y como ya les he dicho before, I had no experience with Shopify before, but it was that easy to learn how to use Shopify. Shopify makes it super facilito. Upgrade your business and get the same checkout we use with Shopify. Sign up for your $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/pretty. All lowercase. Go to shopify.com/pretty to upgrade your selling today. Shopify.com/pretty. If you couldn't already tell, my nose is a little congested.
Ya va a empezar de mocoso.
Es porque ya empezaron los fríos, you guys.
I know. And I feel like right now, it's going to start getting colder and everybody's going to start getting sick with the gripa. How hard is it for you to find a doctor?
It's really hard, but it's also just annoying having to set up my appointments.
Yeah.
Like, me da flojera.
Te da flojera, that's me. Yeah. Like, I get flojera vibes.
I don't want to call nobody.
I know, but I got you with Zocdoc. You already knew. Zocdoc makes it easier for you to find your doctor, to find your specialist, to find those appointments quick and easy. And I love that they make it easy for you to filter out and figure out who takes your insurance instead of like having to call and be like, do you take my insurance? No. Okay, next. Yeah, you'll already be able to know who takes your insurance. On
top of having to set up your appointment, having to like literally figure out who is taking your insurance.
That is so annoying, but Zocdoc just makes it that much easier for us. Zocdoc is a free app and website where you can search and compare high-quality in-network doctors, choose the right one for your needs, and click to instantly book an appointment. You can also see their actual appointment openings. Choose a time that works best for you and click to instantly book a visit. Zocdoc appointments happen fast, typically within just 24 to 72 hours, and sometimes you can even score same-day appointments. That's literally
those are the best ones. So stop putting off your doctor appointments. Don't do what we were doing and go to Zocdoc.com/pretty-not-smart. Find and instantly book a top-rated doctor today. That's Zocdoc.com/pretty-not-smart. Zocdoc.com/pretty-not-smart. How do you feel about your birthday coming up? Like, what are you looking forward to? Or are you scared? Are you
Nothing.
Excited? More sleep.
I'm scared.
Of turning 29?
Of turning 30.
You're turning 29.
I know, but next year I'm going to be 30. I don't know. It's scary, fool.
Yeah, it's really scary once the years go by.
Like, it gives me anxiety. I like to not think about it. I feel like ever since I turned 25, every year after, I'm like, I don't want to think about it.
I think I know, I was like, let me stop you there. No, I think what happens is like when we're younger, we really don't give a fuck about age. And once you start getting older, like, it does start getting like real life. Or
like when you're younger, you want to get older because... I feel like me, when I was younger, I wanted to get older. Like, I couldn't wait to be 18 so I can get my driver's license, be more independent, get a job. Like, that's what I wanted. Yeah. And then I wanted to turn 21 because I was like, oh, my God, I'm going to be able to go to club. Yeah. I can drink, all that. And you just want to get older to experience more things. Mm-hmm. But then once I feel like I started hitting late 20s, I was like, stop. Like, I don't want to turn any older. I'm okay.
That's a saying that I feel like I always pops up in my head is that once, what was it? I forgot.
Nice.
And then I just said I'd never forget. And I forgot it.
I never forget this, that I was like,
I forgot.
You're 25.
Yeah.
Damn, I don't know. Recently, somebody asked me, how old is your brother? And I feel like I'm always going to think you're like 23. Mm-hmm, and same. I said 23. I was like, he's 23.
Yeah, I wish.
And then Alex was like, no, he just turned 25. I was like, oh, yeah. And I feel like Nea will forever be 18 in my head.
No, that one scares me. I can't believe she's 21.
I don't like that.
Me either.
She's supposed to be 15.
For real. I did notice, though, like, there's a lot of changes, obviously, that people always gave me a heads up of when I was younger. But again, when we're younger, we don't give a fuck. Like,
it's just like having fun.
Everybody's going to be like, you're going to
life.
wish you weren't getting older. Because when we're younger, we want to get older.
Yeah.
A lot of us, I feel like fitness wise, I feel like back then I was like, I don't give a fuck about it. But now I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, I wish I would have started back then. I
Yeah.
feel like my body would have been
wish you would have taken it seriously like earlier.
Like I would go and I would do things here and there, but I wasn't taking it serious. It was just more like, yeah, I'm here for like, a little bit of time.
Yeah, me and Louie would work out together, you guys, and we'd be just fucking around at the gym.
Yeah, like we got
We'd
some
be like-
experience, but we'd be fucking around.
We'd be like hanging around the monkey bars, like
laughing and
yeah,
shit.
people were probably like, pobrecitos.
Yeah. Another thing I wish I took more serious was, I don't know if I want to say skincare or like sunscreen. And like, I hate it. Like, it's because I also hate when like older people would always tell me all these things to like think about. And I was like, bitch, I'm young. I don't give a fuck
Like,
right
I don't
now.
give a fuck.
Yeah, but now I'm like, fuck, I wish I did. Because like, I look at myself in the mirror now and I feel like I could tell my skin's a little bit more mature.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like when I apply makeup now, I'm like, damn, back then I was like, you couldn't see all that my texture, nothing. I was like, now right
Yes.
here, especially like on my under eye, like my cheeks, my
Mhm.
pores look a little bit bigger. And like when I apply makeup, I'm like, fuck, it's not as
And
smooth
for
as it used to
me,
be.
this used to never happen to me, and I noticed it within the last like year and a half. Under my eyes, I wouldn't crease, and now I have like this little wrinkle.
Yeah.
Every time I do my makeup, it creases right under my
Yeah.
eye, and it's a line.
Uh-huh.
No matter what primer, no matter what the fuck I use. The only time it doesn't do it is when I have a makeup artist do my makeup. Because I don't know what fucking witchcraft they do,
Yeah.
but magic.
They know more.
But
than
when
us.
I do it, it always creases, and it's just a really harsh line under my
Yeah.
eyes. And I'm like, it makes me look all vieja.
Because we could definitely still achieve like those smooth base. Because like same thing with me. When I go with a makeup artist, my skin does not look like that. Like it looks amazing.
Amazing, yeah.
But it's like it brings back to the same point where like back then for us, even though we were not makeup artists, it was easier to still achieve like a smooth look. But now I'm like,
Yes.
bitch, unless I have a makeup artist working on me,
Like it's harder.
it's harder. But yeah, I'm only 25. But I saw this one beautiful thing that I was like, oh, I want that one.
What?
It was like that wrinkles represent, like for example, like years of like laughter.
Ay, cállate.
I know, I'm all trying to make myself feel better.
Yeah.
Like, but it's true. Like I fucking for a good while, I fucking hated my crow's feet.
You have crow's feet?
Yeah, man.
A little bit.
A little bit, but like I hated it. I was like, fuck, I want to get rid of them, but I was like, nah. I was like, I'm always laughing anyways. I
That's
don't give a
because you're
fuck.
happy.
I same thing with my smile lines. So I was like,
I look like
I know every night.
permanently.
I'm like,
You sleep like that.
I'm like,
Imagine.
imagine. It's not even that I laugh all day. It's just that at night I sleep like
You
that.
sleep like that. That's fucking creepy.
Yeah, but anything you're looking forward to?
I'm just looking forward to just mentally being like 100% healthy and like happier and just kind of fulfilling my dreams. I was gonna say fantasies.
Ew,
Sounds all
bitch.
gross.
It's like,
Fulfilling like my dreams and stuff like that. But I'm also just, I feel like I'm in my era where I'm shedding like I'm shedding old skin. Like stuff que no me sirven. I don't know if you feel that way, but definitely as I got older, I kind of realized that there's a lot of stuff that aren't worth like time and energy or like, I know we've talked about this before, but just like friends que no te están ayudando or making your life any easier or any better. It's just kind
Yeah.
of like, let's shoo it away.
Uh-huh.
And you know what? I realized that in this past year, it's crazy, right? Because I told you that I already have like a hard time making friends.
Yeah.
And this year, I realized that I got rid of 3 friendships this
Oh
year.
shit, really?
Yeah. And it wasn't anything. Well, one of them was a little dramatic, but 2 of them weren't necessarily crazy dramatic. But I realized that I made the choice of just like kind of distancing myself and stepping away. One of them was, I had a friend. She was like cool and all. She was fun. But I wouldn't call her like, oh my God, my best friend for life, you know? She would come around and she was cool and all, but I feel like this friend was causing problems with like other friendships of mine. Never did anything directly to me,
Uh-huh.
but did a few sketchy things to like individuals around me.
Oh, like other friends or loved
Like
ones.
other friends. And then it would come back to me and I would find out about it. It made me feel like a little bit uncomfortable.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, like there's there's something going on here. And like, but like I said, they never directly did anything to me. But I feel like if you're messing with people around me that I like feel are important to me, like that person was important to me as well, but they were just messing with other people in
causing
my like
more
circle.
problems.
Yeah. And I was like, why is this happening? And I feel like it had happened a few times actually. But I always try to give like the benefit of the doubt. That's like the problem with being like a good person sometimes. But then this friend of mine got in trouble with the law.
Oh shit.
Yeah. And I feel like for me, that was kind of like where it crossed the line, because it was like they got in trouble with the law and I feel like they weren't taking it seriously. Like they kind of like brushed it under the rug vibes.
Yeah, like nah.
Yeah, like it'll be fine. And I was like, no, bitch, that's not fine. Like, that's not cool. Like what you did, like you're in trouble for that, you know?
Yeah.
And again, I just kind of felt like they were just kind of like putting it under the rug and they're like, like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
And then I feel like after that, I just kind of started distancing myself. And I was like, okay, well, this person isn't really bringing anything positive into my life. And they're just kind of causing chaos where like I'm not asking for this chaos. So I feel like I slowly started distancing myself. And I think they noticed because they would reach out to me a lot. And I was kind of going MIA.
Yeah.
Here and there I would reply and be like, oh my God, yes, like I miss you and like stuff like that. Or like try to have convos, but it just didn't feel the same.
Yeah.
And when it's like forced like that, I was like, no, something here like just isn't the same. And slowly I started distancing myself and we just don't talk anymore.
I was Julie.
Almost. Here again.
I was like, she was just on here.
This just happened a week ago.
No. It's like fresh news.
I feel like Julie can't really do anything really bad for me to like break up with her.
Julie's family.
At this point we're sisters. I feel like me and Julie can get into like a fist fight and we still be cool.
I'm like, well, let us know so we can broadcast it here.
Right here in the bit.
I know. No, but that's crazy. I feel like that's why when we're older we have less friends. It's not because I always thought it was just because y'all didn't fucking make an effort to like make friends. But I think it's also that you don't put so much time and energy into it because you're like, like you just get over things really quickly. Like it's not like when you're kids or you're like teenagers and you're still like, bitch, fuck you. Hey, let's go get food. Like,
or like you have more time to put energy into
that's
that.
why that you're just like, whatever, I'll brush it off. But like now that you're older, you're like, bitch, I have other things to worry about. I have real shit to deal with. Like, why am I gonna deal with something that I don't?
Yeah, and I feel like they weren't taking their shit seriously, like getting in trouble with the law. So I was like, yo por qué me voy a estar preocupando si ni tú te preocupas? A ti te valió verga. Pues a mí también que me valga verga.
Yeah, like, bye.
I was more worried because I was like, are you going to be okay? Like, what the fuck? And they were just like, nah. And I was like, okay. And I was like, I don't need the stress. Yeah. I was like, if you don't give a fuck about it, then I'm going to scoot back.
Yeah.
You know? That was one. I don't have friends. I got rid of all my friends.
I'm like, so then who are you celebrating your birthday with?
I'm like alone. No, I've talked about it before. I have my group of mom friends.
Yeah, I love them. I really do love them.
My little mom friends are like a sacred group, you guys, because I feel like it was so freaking hard for me to find friends. And it's crazy because I've known them for, I think, a year. Just a year.
Just a year?
Just a year. We were just talking about it over dinner last week. And we were like, oh, we did this like 2 years ago.
It's been like, ya ves, 2 years ago.
Year and a half. Year and a half, but I feel like I've known him like longer.
Yeah.
Ew, Louie, mocos.
Then.
But we, I feel like I've known him for a long time, but it's only been such a short time, and I've done so much with them, and like we've created so many good memories, and I feel like it's hard to find friends like that nowadays. It's like really, really hard. And I haven't gotten in a fight with them.
Hey,
never, ever fight.
Knock on wood, puta.
But here's another chisme. Another chismesote. So there was another friend that I had like gotten close to. But I don't know how to say this. But they smell.
You're like, that's when we stopped talking.
No, I just feel like your friends are... Well, they should be, right? Your friends should be your number one supporters in what you do. And I feel like if they're not, then they're not friends. You know, they should always like have your back and believe in you and push you to do better.
Yes.
Si no, pa qué? Like, you don't want any negativity around you or like envidia or stuff like that. But I had done something like a little, I had just done something that required a lot of support from my friends.
Yeah.
And I feel like this individual did not like what I did. Like,
for a good reason or for a bad reason?
For a stupid reason.
Okay, wait. So what you did was a good thing.
It was like, oh my God, it was an amazing thing.
Okay,
it was a good ass thing what I did.
Okay.
And I feel like social media loved it. People loved it, what I did. Okay. But a certain person was not giving that energy. It was kind of like, it was giving like very petty vibes.
Yeah.
And I did not like that from the beginning. And I feel like I felt some kind of energy, like a change of energy real motherfucking quick. Mm-hmm. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? Like, why is this person acting with me like this? And I was like, not fucking with it.
Yeah.
So I try to have conversations with this individual, but they just kind of gave me like the, like, vete a la chingada vibes.
Oh, me?
Like, I feel like it wasn't, I tried having a conversation, but the energy of like wanting to have a conversation about it wasn't reciprocated.
Yeah.
It was just very like, almost like, what's the word?
Envious.
I kind of want to say envidiosa, pero como con coraje vibes.
And envy.
Yeah. I don't want to say envidiosa, but like con coraje vibes.
Yeah.
And I just was not having it. And like I said, I feel like I'm I try to be a good person. I try to give people the benefit of the doubt. And I kept continuing to try to have conversations with this individual about like what the fuck was going on or why there was such an energy switch up and all of this, but they just weren't reciprocating it back.
Yeah.
And I feel like I was trying to mend a friendship that it was already fucked. Mm-hmm. So I kind of at that point was just like, why am I like wasting my time and energy on this individual if they made it very loud and clear that they're not happy with what I did?
Yeah.
So they're just like, bye, you know? So I got really sad about it because I thought that me and this person had like a good friendship. That was blooming and growing. Mm-hmm. And I was really happy about it. I think I talked to you guys about it too. Like, oh my God.
I just made the connection.
Yeah.
Literally this whole time, that's why I'm like kind of spacing out because I'm like.
You're like brewing.
Now I know exactly. Yeah.
I feel like I was excited about the friendship that was blooming and I was really happy about it. And if I'm being honest, I was kind of like really sad when the friendship came to an end.
Yeah. Because I remember that you were like always like, oh, like blah, 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 this and blah, blah, that. Like when the friendship was still happening.
Yes, it was a cute friendship.
Yeah.
And then when it stopped and because of the reason that the friendship ended, I think that's why I was more hurt. Because I expected a completely different reaction than what I got.
Yes.
I feel like because I thought this individual was my friend, I thought I was going to get like a hug, a helping hand, like
congrats.
Yes, like I thought I was going to get the best from them. Mm-hmm. And I was so excited to get their support. And I feel like I got the complete opposite, like complete 360. I was so bummed out. I was like pretty butthurt about it, but also like mad because I was like, damn, like then like what were your true intentions of this friendship if like I do something and then it like kind of it seems like it pissed you off.
Yeah. So
that one was really, I didn't see it coming. It really bummed me out. But again, I don't have the time and the energy. And like I said, I was hurt about it. Mm-hmm. But at the end, I was like, you know what? If this person doesn't want my friendship, then I'm not going to continue. Yeah. Why am I going to, again, try to mend a friendship that was already like fucked?
Yeah.
You know? And yeah, I just got really sad because I didn't get the support that I thought I was going to get from this friend. Mm-hmm. And I feel like your friends are like your number one supporters, you know? So,
and if there was anything that was like a little iffy, like it would have been good to hear them out if they even tried to. But the fact that it was just more like.
I feel like it was just me trying to mend the relationship or figure out what the fuck was going on. And the other person was just like, I could give two fucks about you.
They were like,
no,
right. I'm just kidding.
So I was like, So I feel like I just kind of distanced myself again. But yeah, that was kind of one of my more harder friendship breakups of the year.
That's to come with the years, you guys. So prepare.
Yeah.
But it's good because I feel like it really is just, I think for anybody. And I think some people, if you're able to like realize this at an early on age, good for you. But for me, I feel like it took me a while. I've always had a smaller friend circle, but I would try so hard to keep friendships that obviously shouldn't have kept being there.
Yeah, like you tried.
Yeah, and like I look back at them like, ew, why did I try so hard? I'm like, bitch, and they were the ones fucking up, and I was over here trying to do my best to like keep it. But like now I look back at it and I'm like,
why did I try?
Why did I try that hard?
Yeah.
So if you're like at a younger age and you're able to like just cut off all that bullshit while you can, I think you're gonna save yourself a lot of time, emotional stress, and your love that you can give to somebody else.
Yeah. And then, I've heard so many stories from like other people where they have altercations with friends. And like what you said, they will like they give these people so many opportunities.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh my God, we should not do that. Well, me, pendeja, I kind of gave this person like a lot of opportunities to have conversations. And because I really wanted to mend the friendship, because I thought there was like a potential really good friendship in there.
Yeah.
And like I tried and I tried and I tried. And that's probably the big reason why a lot of people continue to give these people opportunities, because we're like, oh, we can mend it. Or we think we're not going to find like better friendships.
Yeah.
But I feel like when we're older, we just don't have time for that. We don't have the energy and time for that. And I feel like I'm at the point where like, if you do something nasty for me, to me, even if it's like small nasty thing, I'm just going to be like, like if I sense the negativity quickly, I'm just like, yeah, no, yeah, bye.
Yeah. I'm at a point right now, well, I've been at this point, where I don't seek any new friendships. But if one comes
he's like,
to
the
me,
applications are closed. Stop trying to be my friend.
I don't seek any new friendships. But if a friendship comes to me and it works, I am more than fucking happy to eat you out.
Have you had any friendships recently where you feel like you're getting used?
No.
No?
I have not had any, because again, my friends, I am done looking for friends. And I think some people, I can come off kind of like closed off sometimes. With one, it's because I get anxious, but two, also because I feel like I really do read the room with people's intentions a lot. And I feel like I'm really good at that. And I think that's how I've been able to protect my peace.
Okay.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm not seeking any new friendships at all, because I'm just tired of like the shit that I've had to deal with other people.
Yeah.
But if a friendship comes to me and a friendship blooms out of that, then like, bitch, I will put it my everything. Like, basically what I'm saying is like, because there was a point in my life where I was like literally seeking people out, like, hey, let's go grab food, like just new people, because I really wanted to make friends.
Yeah.
But at this point, I'm like, nah, I'm not doing any of that shit. But if I meet somebody, like if I meet somebody through somebody else, or I just meet somebody at a party and I'm vibing with them and it ends up blooming into a friendship, like that I'm down for. That like it's naturally happening. Like I will not look for a new friend or like seek somebody out in hopes that it'll like bloom into something, because I'm like, nah, I'm over that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think I'm like into that. But I am hoping that I meet some new people and maybe
you
meet
will,
some new
and
friends.
you're also like really young. But I also feel like the friends that you have right now are really good friends to you.
Yes, that I don't.
You
even
have like
need.
a really good circle, and I know they're good friends when you're not the one that has to ask them all the time to hang out. Like they ask you.
Yeah.
So I remember for a long time ago, you'd be like, I'm the one putting all this energy with people and they don't really want to give energy back.
Yeah, it was fucking annoying. I hate all that shit.
And I remember poor Louie when he first moved here, he was like really looking for like a group of close friends. Cause I feel like you really went through it when we first moved here. Cause back at home you had Yummy and you and Yummy were like butt cheeks. Yeah. Like, they were together, you guys, like boyfriend and girlfriend. Literally, always.
I was
together.
dating Yummy more than I was dating my own, but at the time.
Yeah, like there was not a day that he would not see Yummy. It was for anything. I'm gonna go get Yummy.
Literally, bye. I'm leaving getting Yummy.
And there was days where she would sleep over for like 2-3 days in a row. Like she just wouldn't leave, and like how mad she wouldn't leave. No, we love her.
But you see, that's a good friendship. I was just in Watsonville like a few weeks ago, and I was like, yeah, man, we're in Watsonville.
Yes.
And then I'll be there with her.
And then Yummy will just pull up. You know?
Yeah, she'll stay at the house. Like she stayed in our Airbnb.
Oh yeah,
she's like,
she did.
hey.
She's like, hey guys. I feel like Yummy too. She's one of those friendships that it's like she's part of the family at this point. Yeah. Because we don't get any bad vibes from her or anything like that. But when Louie first moved over here, he was like, Yummy.
I know. I went through a phase during that time too of like trying to make new friends, and I hated it. I was hanging out with like people, but it's just That's why I like, right. That's what I'm saying right now. Like, I'm like, if I meet somebody through somebody else or somebody just like a friendship blooms, like that's cool, like in the moment. But I hated like when I would like, people reach out to me or I'd reach out to them and then we'd like plan something, but it was just like, hey, it was like awkward.
It's
just
awkward.
Like, it's literally like friendships are literally like a relationship and it's like annoying.
I feel like for me, it was really hard also making friends down here because the only people that I knew at the moment were like content creators when I moved down here. And I feel like you have to really vibe with people to call them like close, really close friends to the point where like you can be with them 24/7.
Like you were looking for a friendship that you're like, hey, I'm not getting ready, I'm not doing anything, but like let's hang out.
Let's hang out. Like come to my house, let's have wine and watch a movie or like some chill vibes.
Just like chill.
But a lot of people, I think, were like we were friends because we were both in the same industry. But then I'm like, fuck, but maybe we don't vibe like that. Like we're not like
outside of the event.
Like outside of this stuff, like we don't really vibe like that. And I feel like I tried with a few people, but I got like the ick right away. I was like, I can't do this.
I made you cringe.
Yeah, I was like, I can't do this. Like they're queuing off for a little moment, but I can't be with you like 24/7 vibe.
Fuck you.
Me with Louie, I'm like, oh.
You're like, the Pretty Not Smart is a little moment.
This is my moment with Louie.
Talking about that, actually. Wait, sorry, were you gonna say something else? I don't want to cut you off.
No.
I'm actually genuinely surprised.
Why?
So I've thrown some parties, and I just threw a Halloween party, and I've also been to quite a few parties.
Yeah.
And I'm needless to say, I'm pretty happy with people right now. I was just shocked.
How many people went to your party?
No, not that. I was just saying how like I've been to a few parties, including mine, where there's been people who are known to have like some altercations, like online, like bit.
Yeah, like they don't fuck with each other.
Yeah, but I've been to quite a few parties. And even like at mine where there were people who like quote unquote don't really fuck with each other, but they kept it very cutesy at the party.
Oh, like cordial.
Yes. And there's nothing more that makes me happier than a mature bitch. I fucking hate, like, bitch, trust me. I've had people who like, I want to be like, bitch, but time and place. Right. I'm also not the type of person where like, if I have a problem with you, I most likely am not going to confront you if we're like at a fucking party because that's not the place for it. I need you to like sit down with me and be like, hey, I need to talk to you.
Right.
Or some shit. Or like pull me to the side, but don't make a fucking scene. Don't make it fucking stupid. None of that shit. But like at these parties, I was a little, because even when I was throwing my party, I was like, fuck. Like I also hate having to think about like, I can't invite this person because of this person.
Right.
It's happened at every single one of my birthday parties and even at the Halloween party. But I gave up. Like I was just like, bitch, I don't give a fuck. I'm like, sending the invite. You're gonna invite
whoever the fuck you want.
Yeah, and like be fucking mature and don't fucking act a fool and don't cause a fucking scene. And like I was really happy that it's been like that. Actually, one of my parties, I think it happened like after. It was like something happened, but I'm glad that they like didn't do shit about it like at the party. It was just like whatever. They kept it cute.
They did it off the premises?
No, literally. It's just nobody wants to fucking deal with shit like that.
I do it like drama.
You're like, bitch.
I'm like, do it.
You're the first one recording.
Yeah. I'm like,
no, but yeah, like at these parties, I was really happy to see that people just kept it very cute and just like, because I just hate drama like at parties, or I hate drama like in general, or like I hate like big blown up drama and shit. So I was just really happy to see that people were like, hey, baby.
Like everybody was cordial with each other. Yeah, I didn't see no drama or sense any like crazy shit at your party. It was cute.
Not even just at my party, just like all these parties, and like it's cool to like everyone's just there to have a good time. Everyone's there to have fun. Everyone's there to celebrate. And, like
that's what parties should be.
Yes,
all the time.
Like a big. All right. But actually, that reminds me. I had a little. Is it confrontation recently? Confrontation? Is that what it is? I had one recently, and let me just give y'all the fucking inside scoop. I'm not going to talk about the drama part of it, just the confrontation part of it. Everyone's like over it.
I don't want to. They exit right now. Like, I don't want to.
No, it's good. It's good. It's good. Keep watching it, listening. So basically, I was at this party.
Okay.
I was at a party.
Yoatzi's house.
And I was hanging out with a group of friends. Okay. And those group of friends were like, hey, like, do you want to come with us? We're going to go with some other friends. They're like super cool. They're super chill. And we just want to meet up with them. So I was like, oh yeah, that's fine. Like, I don't give a fuck. So we're going with them, and this group of friends that was taking me to the other group of friends, like they had no idea about anything. Like they had just met each other. So they were like very much like, bitch, wait, what? So basically I go with them to go meet the other group of friends, and they're like, oh, like this is blah, blah, and this is blah, blah. So I'm like, okay, cute. So I'm saying hi to everybody. I'm like, hi, nice to meet you. And then I look and there's somebody there that I've been wanting to talk to.
Like you guys have a little bit of beef?
I would not call it beef. I would just say like.
I would call it steak.
Chicken. It was like a one-sided thing.
Oh,
so
okay.
I was just more like, I wanted to talk.
Okay.
Because I had some confused. The whole thing was just fucking weird as fuck.
Like energy switch?
No, I just needed some shit to be cleared the fuck up.
Okay.
But it wasn't beef with me. Like I wasn't like, I was just like, what the fuck was that about? Basically is what it was coming from my end. But on their end, they had beef with me.
Oh shit. All one-sided, all by themselves.
It was very one-sided. So basically this person had said, I don't know how to talk about it without like talking about it because I don't want to like fully say everything.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, this person had said a lot of things about me online.
Oh.
And it made me look really bad.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I thought I was cool with this person. I had met this person a very few amount of times, but every time I've talked to them, they were really nice to me. Always. And I was really nice to them, really cool with me. And they were actually dating one of my friends like a long time ago. That's like how I first knew about them.
Mm-hmm.
But basically, they had came out with a video just talking about all these things about me, and it really caught me off guard.
What the fuck?
I didn't see it. Somebody showed it to me, and I was like, what the fuck? So it really caught me off guard. Like, imagine you being cool with somebody, and then there's a whole video posted about you, like, just talking stuff about you.
And you're like, I thought we were fine. Like,
Yes.
we're friends.
But not only that, I was just like, you could have reached out to me and asked me. So I wasn't even mad about, like, them talking about me. I was more mad about it being like, and you couldn't just reach out to me.
Yeah, that's giving kind of like clout chasing vibes.
That's why I got bothered, because I was like, everything that you just said right now, I'm a quick message away.
You have my number? Like,
no, he doesn't have my number.
Oh, shit.
He doesn't. But he could have still reached out to me.
Yeah, there's a way.
Yeah, like I know of him. Like we have very mutual friends. Like there's a way. So then I was just like, okay. So I saw this thing and I was like, whatever.
Ew.
So I was really frustrated, not even so much at them. I was just so frustrated that it had to be taken online. Like I was like, what the heck? Like why? And you guys know me. I don't interact with people talking about me online. I don't give a fuck about it. And I don't have a reason to feed into it. Mm-hmm. Like I was just like, nah. So I didn't give a fuck about it, like the online part. I was just more confused as to like, I thought we were cool and you could have just messaged me.
Why the fuck take it online?
Yes. So I saw this person, and when I saw them, I was like, oh.
So you saw them after the video?
Yes, this is after. This is when I was, it was after the video, and I saw them there. And I was like, oh. And I wasn't so much like, bitch. Like, I wasn't going to do all that.
Right.
But we were at like a party. So I was like, of course I have to run into you at a party. Like, it just ruined my vibe a little bit, because I am not the type of person to start beef in a setting like that. Like, I wasn't going to be like, hey, I need to talk to you. Like, I was just like, so I was like, you know what? I'm going to keep it very cute. I'm going to keep it very demure. And I'm going to just say hi. Mm-hmm. Like that. So I said hi to all of them. And then I went up to him and I was like, oh, hi, nice to see you again. Like, that's just how I said it. I wasn't like I was just like, nice to see you again. But they seemed so happy to see me. Like, oh my God, Louie. And then I was just like,
fuck up.
Yeah. And I just kind of stood there and I was like, hi.
Ew.
Because I was just, again, it made me more frustrated, because I was like, girl, where is this coming from? So then after that, I just kind of stood to the side, and I'm not going to lie, it did kill my vibe a little bit. Not because I was like, I wanted to fight them. I was just more like, I don't want to talk about it here. Time and place. They're here to have fun. I'm here to have fun. Let's just keep it moving. So I was just doing my own thing. And I will say I was very happy that they came up to me. I'm glad that they handled the whole situation pretty mature, which is what I wanted from the beginning. Like, if you have a problem with me, talk to me about it. So they came up to me and they were like, hey, I just want to make sure that we're cool. And I was like, what? You're going to ask me if we're cool?
Bitch, after what you did.
Yeah, like, I was happy that they came up to me again, because I wasn't going to come up to them because I didn't want to, like, ruin their vibe. Yeah. But also, I hate when, like, we're supposed to, like, sweep things under the rug and pretend like it didn't happen.
I hate that, too.
I hate it.
It's so awkward.
So I was happy that they did come up to me, because I was like, okay, like, they want to talk about it. It's not going to be like, let's sweep it under the rug. So they were like, hey, I just want to make sure that we're cool. And I was kind of like, the way that they just asked me if we were cool kind of caught me off guard, because I was like, what do you mean, are we cool?
Yeah. So
I kind of like stayed quiet, and I was like, Louie, calm the fuck down. Don't say some stupid shit, because I easily wanted to be like, bitch, what do you mean, are we cool? Mm-hmm. So I was just like, wait, what? And he's like, I just want to make sure, like, we're cool. And then I was like, I literally had to take a deep breath.
Fuck you.
And I was like, I'm going to be completely honest with you. Like, no. Like, I am not cool with what you did online.
Period.
But I was just trying to keep it cute. And long story short, they apologized to me for making that video. So I told them, I was like, okay, thank you for apologizing. That's one. And they basically told me that that video was online because I never got to personally see the video. Somebody showed it to me.
Oh, okay.
So they told me that that video was online for not even that long. So I guess they deleted it like right after they posted it. So I guess it wasn't even up for that long. But I didn't know that. I was under the impression that that video was still live and still roaming and just like chilling, killing like on his profile. So they were like, I took it down right away. They're like, I felt like shit for making that video. I was embarrassed. I let my emotions take the best over me and I made that video. And that's not who I am. And as frustrated as I was, I kind of understood him because I've definitely made some videos out of like frustration in the moment. So I was like, okay, like again, let me shut the fuck up because I understand where they were probably coming from in the moment. I was just more mad of like my character that was being portrayed because it was some ugly shit that literally is not representing of who I am. It was all assumptions and it was miscommunication. Ew. So that's why I was frustrated because I was like, you could have just asked me about it and I would have cleared it up so easily. But basically, they apologized to me. They told me that they were just in a really emotional area, an emotional space, and it like just made them react out of frustration. And they deleted it because they regretted it after. And yeah, we were able to just like talk about the whole thing, and like they were venting to me about all this other shit that was happening. But I was really frustrated because they were like, they're like, I respect you and your family. I've been following you guys for so long and blah, blah. So then I was like, well, if you respect me, what is that about?
Like, why would you do that?
Yeah, I was like, why would you do that in the first place? So I was really frustrated, but at the end, I was able to hear them out. I got to hear where they were coming from. And I was really happy that they were owning up to what they did. Because if they would have been like, bit, like still not, they fully took responsibility over what they did and how they did it and how they handled it. And they apologized to me. And I was like, you know what? Just because you're being really mature about the whole situation, you're owning up. Like none of it was, they never threw shots at me.
Oh, okay.
They literally were just like, and I explained to them what they misunderstood from my end. And they were like, I completely understand like everything. They're like, I know you didn't do anything wrong. I know you didn't come from a bad place and this. So that made me feel good because there's some people who will apologize, but with like a backhanded apology. They'll be like, I'm sorry you felt that way. I hate that.
But like this.
Or like, I'm sorry about this, but that. But like, well, you also did this. Well, you also did, but it wasn't like that.
Or like if he would have fake apologized, but the video's still up.
Yeah, like shit like that.
Yeah.
So I was just like, but they handled the whole thing really well. And we ended up like hugging it out at the end. So I was like, no, it's okay. Like, you know what? You're fine. It happened.
It's definitely a lot more mature than I expected the situation to go. Like I thought it was going to go a completely different route.
No, and that's why I was like happy that it went that way. But at the end of the day, I was still bothered. But bothered at like, well, you know how social media is. Like people will take something and run with it. It was more bugging me that like, I was like, oh, well, whoever saw that video
is
and
gonna
believes
think
it
something of you.
Is always going to think something of me because of that. And it bugged me because I was like, ugh. But then at the end of the day, I was like, you know what? Literally what snapped me out of it. Because like after we talked and we hugged it out or whatever, I just kind of stood there and I was just kind of like taking it in. Because I was still really frustrated. Not so much at them, just at the video in general. But I was like, you know what? At the end of the day, I need to remind myself that 1, I'm never going to make everybody happy. 2, people will always have something to say about me. And 3, whether I suck somebody's dick or ass, they will probably still hate me at the end of the day if they really just don't want to like me. So I was like, there's nothing I could do about it. And it really just like snapped me out of it. But that was like probably like the most like recent confrontation thing that I've had. And it's been a really long time since I've confronted somebody because again, like I really don't feed into these things, you guys.
Yeah.
But this was just bound to happen because we have very similar friends.
Ugh.
So I'm glad that it happened the way that it did. But it's like what you were saying, where you like just, I mean, this person was never like really a friendship.
It's more like an acquaintance.
We were like acquaintances, and we were cordial with each other. They were always really nice to me, and they were always really friendly with me. So that's why it just like caught me off guard. But it was just like, oh my God, it's been such a long time since I've had to like deal with something like that. I'm glad that I went the way that it did and it wasn't anything worse than what it had to be.
I really don't like the fact that because we're on the internet and we do social media and all this stuff, people sometimes will automatically just like, instead of talking to you, will take it to the internet for whatever fucking reason. Because I'm pretty sure if you weren't who you are, if you weren't Louie Castro, excuse me, they would not have gone to the internet and made that whole video.
Yeah, like for what?
But
the purpose of the video was full on to bash me.
They make those videos because they know your impact on social media and they obviously want to do something about your character, or they want to bash you, as you know. So that stuff is so fucking annoying to me.
And I've had to deal with this shit for all of like my OG perras who have been with me for like years. Y'all know this is not the first time this happens to me. I've had to deal with people making videos of me that are straight up bullshit so many times. But like, I've never had to speak on any of them. And like this one, the only reason I'm speaking up on this one is because I'm bringing it up, but also because I wanted to just appreciate that somebody was being mature about something. Mm-hmm. Well, partially mature, because the first part of the whole fucking video was not mature. But I've never had to deal with it because people always like watch these videos and they're like, one, that does not sound like Louie at all. Like, two, like that doesn't make any sense. And like, I think from an outside view, people who just straight up don't like me and don't watch me, I can come off as a bitch. Like, I heard that a million times. But like, I think for
how
like,
you look like?
I think people always say that I have a fucking like bitch face. And then obviously like me calling myself the baddest perra, people probably think that I'm always like and shit. But I think the people who watch like us online and people who really dig into like our content, they're like, no, these bitches are dumb as fuck.
Yeah, I don't think they're like that.
Like they're just like, we're literally here for fun. We're here to do mensadas and we're here to just make people laugh and have a good time. So like every time these people have made these videos about me and people like our viewers watch them, they're like, bitch, that does not sound like shit Louie would do at all.
Right.
So with this video, I do remember, I never got to see it, but the comments, well, from what people were telling me, the comments were calling it bullshit. Mm-hmm. And it's happened like that. I
what video it was. And literally, I think I ran into it too. Mm-hmm. The comments were literally like, you're fucking stupid. Like, you sound like you're making this up.
Yeah.
Like Louie is not like this.
And it's happened so many. And so I'm glad that y'all got my back like that to be able to call bullshit when bullshit is needed to be called out. But it's happened like, dude, I
feel like if you were a bad person, you wouldn't be able to hide it for this long. Like, you've been on social media for such a long time. Like, I feel like if you were like me, were genuinely like bad people, I don't think we'd be able to like hide it for this fucking long, you know?
And I'm pretty sure all the people who like I'm friends with, even like your other content creators you guys follow, would not have me around.
Right. And like, I feel like true colors always come out, like no matter what. I feel like if we were genuinely bad people or like some of the shit was true or whatever, there's no fucking way that you wouldn't have more drama surrounding you or like bad shit around you, you know? But that obviously doesn't happen.
And I feel like also like, I feel like I've said this before, like my friendships that I've had for years would not be friendships for years if I was such a bad fucking person. All right, they're just as equally as bad.
They're all bad too.
We like support our bad like shit.
Yeah. You know, your story about the whole video thing, it reminded me of another story that happened to me. I remember me telling you about this one because I was like pissed about it. So I'm going to just tell y'all straight up. I feel like I've shared this story before on the podcast, but I do not remember. So I'm going to share it again.
Okay, I'll see if you remember.
One time, this is so fucking random. We went to a party. And we were at the party and we were all drinking. And you were there, I was there, and we're like pretty drunk at this point. And some girl that I've never seen in my life, this is the first time I meet her. And when I'm drunk, I'm even more friendly than when I'm not. So she comes up to me, she's like, hi, Yoatzi. And I was like, oh my God, hi. And this was an event with creators. There was a lot of creators. And this girl comes up to me and she was like, hi, like, how are you? Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, hi, how are you? I'm all hugging her because I'm all borracha. Yeah. She's like, I need to tell you something. And I was like, okay, like, what is it? She's like, I made a video about you. And then I was like, oh my God, how cool. And she's like, no, it wasn't. She's like, it wasn't a good video. It was bad. And I was like, what the fuck? Bitch? And then I was like, dude, I was drunk, but I remember what I was saying. And I was just like, it's okay. Like, don't worry about it. Like, fuck all the negativity. Fuck bad vibes. Because I was so borracha, right? And I'm trying to like
You're just trying to have fun.
I was just trying to have fun. We're at a party. And then she's like, no, like, I just wanted to tell you that I'm so sorry about the video. And I was like, bitch, I don't even know what, I told her, I was like, I don't fucking know what video you're talking about, but I'm just here to have a good time. Like, who cares? Like, stop talking about it. I don't give a fuck. Like, let's have fun. She's like, I know, but I feel really bad about it because it went viral. And then, like, this bitch just, I think she wanted a reaction out of me. I don't know what the fuck she wanted. And I don't know if she was as borracha as me, because she was, like, straight up trying to have a conversation. And I'm over here like I'm all trying to be cool. And then she was just like, it was about, like, an argument that you had with your man on social media. And I gave, like, my point of view. I wasn't really talking shit about you, but I was talking, like, about the topic, and like a lot of people just agreed with me, so the video went viral.
Wait, no, to make it worse, I thought it was gonna be a video of her and you having like beef.
No,
this had nothing to do with her. It had
nothing to do with her. I don't know what her content is. I didn't even know her. Her
video was just beef about her input.
Yes, like I guess it was giving her opinion. Obviously, her opinion wasn't needed. Nobody asked for it, but she really wanted to give her fucking opinion, and it went viral. And well, I didn't even know about it, so I guess it didn't go that viral. Yeah, whatever. And then she brought it up to me, and then I was just like, kind of like thrown off a little bit. Yeah. And then again, I was just like, girl, like it's fine. I don't give a shit about it. Like it's all good. I let it go, and she was like, okay, well, I just wanted to let you know, have fun, have a good night. I'll see you around. I was like, okay, bye, have a good night. Yeah. And I think like that was it. And I was like, like I'm gonna keep partying. The next day I briefly remembered the conversation. I was like, some girl said that she made a video about me. And I was like, and I was so curious what it was. Yeah. So I went to go look it up. And I found her. I don't even remember what I typed in, but I was like, Yoatzi drama. Like, I was all trying to look it up on TikTok. For real. And I found it. And it was basically her just giving her 2 cents about me and an argument that me and Alex had. And I didn't give a fuck about it. I didn't care about it. Yeah. But what bugged me about it was the fact that she was so persistent. I feel like she was trying to get a reaction out of me. And when she did not get the reaction that she wanted out of me, she was kind of like, like, I feel like, what is the point? If you're going to make a video about me, cool. I don't give a fuck. Do what you got to do. But the fact that she came up to me and wanted it to be known, like, I made a video about you, like, talking about you. And it went viral. Yeah. And I was just like, what? I was like, bitch, I don't give a fuck. Like, people make videos about me all the time.
And the video was still up?
Yes, the video. It's still up to this day.
What is the point of her? And at that point, it's like literally, what is the point?
Yes, like it was just giving very much like she wanted a reaction out of me vibes. But that was it. And oh my God, this was so fucking annoying too from that night. When she was telling me about the video, she was just like, yeah, I went viral, but I don't watch you. I don't know anything about you. Like, I don't know nothing about, like, she had to make it known that she was like, I don't follow you. Like, I don't even know what you do. I don't know anything about you. Like, she had to make that known. Like, I feel like that was giving cringy vibes. Like, ew.
Well, you're here talking to me.
You know my name. You know my face. You're talking about me, you know? But it was giving me such an ick that she was like, yeah, I don't know you. I don't follow you. I don't know anything about you. But I did make a video that went viral. And I was just like, bitch. Oh, you want high five? Like, you want to come over to my house? Like, what do you want?
Let's take a pic.
And bitch, to make this so much worse, ahí se acabó. Again, I didn't even know her name. I had to like figure it out on my own. Ahí se quedó the drama. I was like, I'm never going to see this bitch again. This world is so big. Bye. Oh my God, Louie.
What? You saw her again?
I ended up going to a show with my friends, and there she was in my group of friends.
What the?
And I was like, ah! Like, I literally was like, oh my God. And I remember I pulled Alex to the side. I was like, Alex, come here. And I was like, that's the girl that like told me all this shit when I was borracha vibes. Yeah. Like the girl that said she made a video about me. Blah, 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 blah. I fucking said it. And I was heated because I was just like, who the fuck is this bitch?
Obviously, like, why is she with my friends?
Why is she with my friends? Yeah. And it turned out that she was kind of like familiar relatives with one of my close friends. Oh. So I was like, oh my God, so what the fuck is she doing here? So then I tell my friends, my mom friends, I was like, girls, this is what's going on. Like, and this is how I feel about it. Yeah. And all my friends were like, ew. You know, like having my back vibes. But I was like, let's not make a big scene, but I don't feel comfortable. I feel actually very uncomfortable because I don't know, like, her intentions. I don't know if she's going to be recording me from more Clout. Like, what if she's going to make more videos about me? Like, I feel so uncomfortable. Yeah. And I told all my friends about it. Like, I feel really uncomfortable, but I tried not making like a big deal about it. So the whole night, me and the girl, because she was in my circle of friends, we kind of didn't talk the whole night. I think we said hi to each other, but it was so fucking awkward. Like, it was very awkward. And you could tell that she was being extra awkward with me. Like, I don't know if her head was like, maybe she doesn't remember what I told her, or I don't know, but she just kind of like kept side-eyeing me the whole night. Yeah. It was very awkward. And to make matters worse, I ran into her like another 3 or 4 times because she was in the same group of my friends. And I think one of the times I texted you and I told you like, hey,
I remember that now.
And I was like,
I'm getting anxious.
Yeah, I was like, I'm getting anxious because of this girl. Like, I don't know her intentions, but I feel really uncomfortable. Like, am I exaggerating? Like, I just don't feel good. And I think you told me like, it's okay. Like, don't make a big deal. Like, you know, it's probably just fun. It's just in her own head, you know? Yeah. But it was so awkward that I had to keep running into this person and me not knowing like their true intentions. And it was just so fucking awkward. And to this day, I feel like every time I see her, I just kind of have my guard up. Because I honestly don't know. And we never had a conversation after like the whole thing happened. Yeah. We never had a convo about anything. Yeah. It's just always been super fucking awkward.
Yeah, that's really awkward. And I feel like it makes it more awkward because 1, you guys don't know each other. Mm-hmm. And 2, like the way that she came up to you and tried to make it known. And like, I feel like I would have been like, okay, you know what? Just sweep it under the rug. And like, you don't have to be besties, but you know, keep it cute and cordial. But the fact that like the video's still up then.
Yeah, it's still
like,
up.
What the fuck is the intention then?
Yeah.
And it's just... That to me, that's so cringe.
It's
like
gross.
You're just sitting there making videos.
Like imagine like making a random video about somebody that you don't know. You give your 2 cents, your opinion that nobody asked for, right? And then you randomly run into them.
It's more like choose a side.
Right.
Like, okay, you made this video, you kept it up, you wanted to say whatever you said. Then stick to those opinions and don't talk to me.
Don't talk to me.
Don't come up because you don't know me. You don't know my name. You don't know anything about me. You don't give a fuck about anything about me. Stick to your opinions and stay over there.
Don't
and let's just
talk to me. Yeah.
You're in a position where you're like in that awkward, like, I don't want to say hi to you because I don't know you either. Mm-hmm. But then she came up to you to like make it known. Like didn't take down the video or apologized.
Yes. Like, so okay, if she would have never, ever came up to me and told me about her little video, I would have never known about it. Yeah. I would have never seen it. And she could have like kept it cute and quiet to herself.
Like, those are my opinions. Let me just stay over here.
Yeah. And like, you know, and me and her could have been like, hey, cool, whatever. Maybe we could have even like talked and she would have been like, oh shit, I gave my opinion where it wasn't needed. And she's actually a cool person, you know?
Or I really don't fucking like this bitch. And
yeah.
Like,
or
she stay all the way over here.
Yeah. Or she could have been like, fuck this hoe, whatever. Yeah. It's her opinion. But it just, I don't know. It's just like a giant ick to me.
Yeah.
And it was, I don't know. And I just hate the fact that I kept running into her.
Yeah, like, no, I hate that.
Over and over. But I haven't seen her in a while. And I hope I don't. Because it's awkward.
I know.
I'm just like, hello? It's just like so.
Like,
Nuke Nam. It's so awkward.
Yeah. And I feel like I hate this about myself too. Because like, I always give people the
benefit of the doubt.
I don't like to start unnecessary drama or beef or anything, but like even with this guy, like I feel like any other person, like what he did in the video and everything, any other person would be like, bitch. Right. But to me, like, bitch, the fact that I like hugged him, I hugged it out. I was just like, you know what, it's okay. I accept your apology. Thank you for talking. I literally told him, I was like, thank you for talking to me about it. I was like, and I told him, I was like, it's not the best place I would have liked to. I was like, but realistically, we don't know each other outside of like our friends. So when was I ever going to see him again?
Right.
So it kind of had to happen right there and then. But yeah, I mean, like on my end, like I feel like it's still very cordial. Still will continue being cordial. But with you, it's more like, bitch, what was the whole point of that? And, like choose a side.
I will not get over the fact that she had to make it known to me what she did. Yeah. I'm just like, you should have just kept it to yourself, babe. And we could have probably been better off.
It was probably her guilt.
Oh.
Chingadazo.
Why does Alex always hit himself?
It was probably her guilt, but that's what I'm saying. Like, choose a side, because if it was her guilt, that's why she would come up and be like, "Hey, I feel like Shay made this video," and delete the video and
move on,
and like maybe talk again and I mean, you guys don't need to because you guys don't fucking know each other. But like, there's like,
I just feel like she never thought we were gonna run into each other the way that we did.
Yeah.
So I feel like after we did constantly keep running into each other, she probably felt awkward as fuck. Like, oh, like, and she knows what I did. You know.
I know. Well, that's our little vents.
Yeah, that was a good little venting moment.
I know. Fucking was not expecting to talk about.
We're all talking about brujas and ghosts for the last like 40 days. I was over it.
Yeah.
So I'm glad we got to talk. Shit. We got to talk about drama.
If you guys ever have some drama that you want to squash or anything, I always try to remind myself about time and place.
Mm-hmm.
And I know sometimes things can be really frustrating when someone's talking shit about you. So try to just contain yourself and try to talk it out. And yes, not everything is going to maybe turn out the best way, but at least what needed to be said was said, and you guys can move your own separate ways or just keep it cordial and keep it cute. But yeah, I never like to resort to like, bitch.
I do.
Or you have a bun up.
I'm like,
no, it's because most of the time it's one-sided.
right.
And that's why it's like there's no need to be like, bitch.
Don't like add more fucking, ¿cómo se dice?
Fuel to the fire.
Fuel to the fire. Like if they want to fight in their own little head and they want to have problems that are one-sided, let them.
Like if it's obviously very different. If like I have beef with a bitch and the bitch has beef with me, then bitch.
Yeah, you could throw down.
At that point, yes, there is no keep it cute, keep it demure. At that point, it's just like, bitch, put up a button and be like, bitch. But for most of these things, and I feel like a lot of y'all probably deal with this shit because I dealt a lot with this shit at school too. It's one-sided shit.
Yeah, we should have a wrestling match, Louie. We
No,
host people. We're like,
we should do one where you guys send in your dramas and we can give y'all
that's
advice.
so
That'd be a good one.
Yeah.
Y'all could be like, so this bitch slept with my man. No, I just kidding.
Oh my God, that would be a good one.
Let us know if y'all
like, do
want
it, do
that
it. Sleep
one.
with your host.
Bitch.
No. But yeah, and then also don't let people burn your little light of good energy. If you're sensing that bad energy, shoo them away because you don't need that shit in your life.
Yeah.
But thank you guys for listening to today's little juicy ass episode.
And we'll see you guys in 2026.
Bitch. Bye.